A little after 5 o'clock. We're now joined by Baylor's Director of Athletics, Mack Rhodes, on Sic'Em 365 Radio. I want to start with the news from yesterday evening about George DeLeon passing away. We've had Daryl Johnston, who played for him at Syracuse, and Blake Blackmar, and the stories have been just unbelievable. What are your memories, or a memory or two, on Coach DeLeon, Mack?
And he trying to figure out if he was a better offensive line coach or a better person. He was great at both. He was here 3 years, and he impacted a lot of lives, and I know he certainly impacted the student athletes that he coached, but his impact went beyond our student athletes, and it even went beyond the football staff. It went into our administration, and it was a sad day yesterday for us. And there's not a person here that didn't interact with Coach DeLeon that didn't just love him. Unbelievable person, great Christian man, just a man of really, really deep faith. Made me think, today, because Lent starts today, and being Catholic, and those conversations that we would have, and he's going to be missed. And I said this in a text message to somebody: if there's an offensive line up in heaven, he's coaching it, and he's just the best, and will really be missed. And I'm grateful to Matt in the way that as he was battling his illness, and that certainly was time here. Just the way that he was kept engaged and part of the program, and I had a chance to exchange text messages with Sean Bell, and I think Sean will tell you what an unbelievable impact he had on him as he was coaching the O-line, and Coach DeLeon was right there with him every step of the way. So I apologize for the long answer, and part of it is because I'm trying to not get emotional, but I love that man, and praying for Barbara, and unbelievable human being.
Mack, to have somebody with that kind of experience coming in at the time where the beginning was very chaotic, how important was that?
Oh, it was extremely important. He'd been through so many different things, including serving as an offensive coordinator at a previous stop, and he was a person that had such great wisdom, but yet so humble and easy to talk to. And when you talked to him, it wasn't just about football. We talked about food in New Haven, Connecticut. We talked about all kinds of stuff. And man, I think he was really great for Matt. As we think back, first year really a hard year, and in terms of everything, including the win and loss column. But he was a rock. He was a foundation, and just a person that you could go and extract great wisdom from.
No doubt. I think all of the people all across the country, we said Daryl Moose Johnston on talking about, playing for Coach DeLeon and just all the programs he was with. He obviously impacted a great deal, a number of lives, and yeah, a lot of people missing him today. Mack, on the more positive side of things, obviously a massive weekend for you guys, especially in basketball. I guess starting off with the men, last night Kansas loses, and that opens the door to potentially get at least a piece, if not all, of the Big 12 regular season title. And to get to this point, they didn't only need Kansas to lose, but, I mean, Baylor had to go out and win some games. And you had game day on Saturday, the win against Kansas, the win against Oklahoma State prior to that, turnaround Texas on Monday. I mean, can you just kind of wrap your head around men's basketball over these last few days?
Yeah, I'm not, Craig. I'm not really sure that I can. To be honest, we were the executive team. We were on a 2-day retreat Monday and Tuesday, and it was a topic of conversation and just how blessed we are, and something I hope none of us ever take for granted. I mean, to win Saturday against a really talented Kansas team, and look, it's been well chronicled, the injuries and the way we started that game, and just to fight through it and persevere and get out of there with a victory, and then again turn around with a really short bench. We got young men playing high minutes and having to turn around and go into a hostile environment down south, and find a way to win that one. Both of those games could have very easily gone either way, and and now we put ourselves in a position, on Saturday against a really good Iowa State team, and we'll have to be at our very best again, but the opportunity to go win at minimum a share of the Big 12 title. And David Kay was telling me today that that'd be the first time other than Kansas since Iowa State did it in 2001. So just really, really proud of him. Scott Scott should be receiving again National Coach of the Year recognition. Again, just the way we battled through the adversity, and he's blessed with such a great staff, and our kids, man, they just compete. So proud of men's basketball, and let's do our best to finish it out strong on Saturday, and send off our seniors with their last regular season win.
Have you ever gotten in your career to be part of closing out a rival's stadium and winning on the road?
No, I hadn't, and I'm not going to lie to you, it kind of felt good. But again, that's a great rivalry. It's a great game. It's a great game for our fans, and their fans. And that's part of the sadness over conference realignment, because that game means a lot to them, and they may act and say it doesn't, but it does. You can see it. You can see it in the stands, and it obviously means a lot to us. So, but I know you're going to ask me about women's basketball, but man, what they did over that 3-day stretch, beating a really good Kansas team at home, and then I'll be frank, to have to get on the road and travel on a 1-day rest and go into an environment, a hostile environment, 10,000 plus. Iowa State had played short turnaround for them, but they had played at home, and I thought, I felt good that we had an opportunity and a chance to win, and thought we would win, but the way we played there, it was awesome just to watch, how we competed and really just took over that game.
Mac, before we do move on to the women, I just wanted to get your thoughts on game day, student turnout, the lock-in the night before. I mean, I know a lot went into making sure that was a packed place, and a lot of other events were going on as well, but how do you feel it came across on camera, and how did you feel about the support that showed up on Saturday?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, Craig, I mean, just kudos to our staff. Our staff is unbelievable. And, our event management, facility staff, our fan engagement, marketing, promotion, just all of them across the board did such an unbelievable job. And I think what I'm most proud of is the comments that I received from all of the ESPN people. And they literally love coming to Baylor because of the way they're treated and the extra step, the extra mile, the extra gesture that's provided them by our staff. But what a great opportunity. I thought I had one of the athletic directors at here within the Big 12 text me and said, "What an unbelievable infomercial for Baylor." And our students were electric. I thought they were great for both games, both the women and men on Saturday, and showed up, and just the energy and the whiteout and all of it, I thought was exceptional. Maybe the loudest I've ever heard the Farrell Center against the men's game against KU. There were a couple times there where I was like, wow, I'm not sure that I've ever heard this place louder, and that's such a great energy provider for our team. So really I thought just a signature day for both basketball programs and our institution.
Yeah, and with what Nikki and the team have done, Tony Green's going to join us here in the next segment. TL from ESPN Plus is here. She's going to join us at 5 o'clock as well. It's just almost been magical. And I know the thing is that you guys are kind of used to this, but that was a different type story, the way they did what they did.
Yeah, no, and to start conference play 0-2, and then again at least win a share of the league, and let's do the same thing. Let's go out Sunday against Texas Tech, 2 p.m. I hope it's just a packed crowd, and the opportunity to win it outright. But you three know the story, and just it's hard as I mentioned last show to follow a legend, and then trying to keep the roster in place, trying to add some pieces, and then try to build culture and hire staff, and to play like we're playing right now, and again to at least claim a share of the regular season Big 12 title is just a great job by Nikki, and I hope people know that and recognize that, because it's been hard, and she's just we're blessed with great coaches. She's not only a great coach, but she's a great person and has been an unbelievable team player, and you can see it. Our kids have bought in, and they'll run through a brick wall for her, and that's how they're playing. So I'm excited for them, and excited to see them compete on Sunday.
You guys got a win last week in football, and it wasn't on the field, but in a way it was. Eric Mateos decided to remain at Baylor University, and somebody that was a part of some of the changes with contracts and others during the end of the year and off season. You and I and Paul and Craig discussed, of course, Dave Aranda's deal quite a bit, but he took care of his staff, and so did you. How big a win was keeping Eric Mateos at Baylor when a big boy, the national champion Georgia, was knocking on his door?
Yeah, I think anytime you retain quality people, it's a win, and I know Coach Aranda believes this. I know Jeff Grimes believes this, that Coach Mateos one of the best, if not the best offensive line coaches in the country. And so, not surprising that somebody like a Georgia would have interest. But I also think it speaks to who we are and what we're building. And, I think I've said this before. Why can't this place be a destination place for people? And I think that's what we're trying to build. And I'm not going to say that we're there yet, but I think we're headed in that direction. We're going to continue to work and strive and build the brand as such that, hey, when we think about the top 5 places to work in the country, this is one of them, and this can be a destination place. And I think the other thing is, we didn't have one assistant coach, 1 through 10 on-field coach that another school somewhere, at least one other school somewhere, didn't come and try to hire them and convince them to go somewhere else. And so again, a credit to Coach Aranda in terms of the staff that he put together, and then I think credit to our institution and to our athletics program in terms of our commitment to try to retain quality people. And and again, this place can be, this place I think is and is becoming and should be a destination place for great people.
And in this day and age where money in salaries and everything are skyrocketing, it's part of the business, but it's also nice, is it not, Mac, to finish it up with this, to have people that it's not all about the money as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And I appreciate you saying that. And, again, we've never made our budget public, but it's not what, some other institutions are that we compete with toe to toe. And, we're not winning right now at a high level because we're paying the most. But we're winning at a high level because we've got great people and they know that they're cared for and appreciated. And maybe we can't pay them the most all the time, but it's much deeper than just, what they receive, monthly income. It's about the culture and the relationships, and more importantly, it's about the purpose and preparing champions for life and really this dedication to impacting young people. So it's cool to see, and I'm blessed to just be a really small part of it.
Mac, thank you for your time. We'll get into some more other details with college football, Big 12, and whatever else next week. And good luck the rest of the week with what the men have, the women have, and obviously with all the other things going on. We appreciate your time.
Appreciate you guys. Take care.
Mack Rhodes, Director of Athletics at Baylor University, with us on Sic'Em 365 Radio. Normally Tuesdays, but because of that retweet, look, that's part of the life now, retreat. He joined us, in fact, today. Tony Green, Baylor assistant